Walking down the street in the Minecraft city. That's right, just gonna keep walking down the street until we find something to see. Walking down the street in the Minecraft city. Okay, so I'm not a good singer. I have no idea what I'm doing. Guys, what is happening? Welcome back to Wobbly Games. Welcome back to another episode. Another episode of the Minecraft City Let's Play. What's going on? What is going on here? Guys, welcome back. It's been a while. It's been probably a few months, hasn't it? Holy smokes. Episode 51 of the Minecraft City Let's Play. We're back. That's right. Man, I never thought this day would come. I was so disappointed when the series ended. It was just sort of a decision made on behalf of the channel. At the time, we had a lot of content being produced and a lot of important videos for new games that were coming out at that time, right around, I guess, January or after that. And because of that, I decided that I need to cut some series, so I cut like basically everything and focused on those videos. Now I'm kind of running out of ideas. Not gonna lie, like I've been struggling trying to come up with stuff to record, and you know what? This is gonna be one of the major things that's gonna help me with that. So guys, episode 51 is here. Quite a few of you suggested it. I know I did the top 5 skyscrapers. A few of you left some comments down there asking if I could continue this series. And then just in general, people like, hey, continue your Minecraft City. I've had quite a few people ask. So I was like, you know what? I love the series. You guys appear to like it. And it's something that I really wanted to work on. Dark has been giving me some great advice. You know, I always try to mention Dark. How's it going, Dark? Hope you're watching this. I'll send you a message, let you know to watch this because I mentioned you in it. So there you go. But he's been mentioning a whole bunch of things. He's been giving me some great tips. We might even do a video in the future talking about maybe some of the tips that you guys can implement in your cities. But nevertheless, he's been giving me some great tips on roads and cool new things that we can implement. And there's just a lot of exciting things. I just want to get back to building because I've had no time to build. And I think by making it a series, making it mandatory for me to build every week, that's going to be awesome. I love the idea of it. So here we are in the city that we left off, episode 51. This is the this is a new city that we started, maybe episode 35, episode 40 back in the day. And this is where it's at right now. It's looking pretty good, but this is not going to be the city that we're going to be working in, guys. I've got a new city going, as you guys know, the Hong Kong map, which has been something that I've been focused on now for a little while and been building on my own, but have kind of run out of time for. But now I'm excited to jump back into it. So we did have some stuff going here. We may still do some work in this city. This city is by no means done, but one of the things I want to focus on in the new map is working on bigger roads, working on bigger scale buildings, and doing a Hong Kong themed map. That's kind of the goal. So you know what? Why don't we head over there right now? And I'm just going to, this episode is just going to be touring you guys around what I've got built there so far and some of the plans for that map. So we're not going to actually jump into any building today. But then a couple other things real quick before we go over there. These videos are going to kind of be rebranded in a way. We're going to be trying to really focus in or hone in on one. Is that the right word? Hone in? Hone in? I think it's hone in, right? I don't know. We're going to be focusing on one specific build and episode. So we're going to kind of try to really focus on doing one entire building, start to finish in one episode. None of this like, okay, we'll do half here and finish the next half later. And the next episode, we're city planning. And the next episode, blah, 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 blah. So that's the goal. Also, I was debating calling this season 2. It might still happen. It might just be season 2, episode 1, or it's episode 51 of the regular City Let's Play. But yeah, it will likely be rebranded and some stuff will happen to it. Nothing that you guys have to worry about whatsoever, but just wanted to let you know that in case there's some confusion there. We're in the same series, same world, and that's that. So why don't we start off here? I know I've been kind of rambling here, but I figured I had to give it a proper introduction. Let's head over to the new city. Okay, I just TP'd and have no idea where I am. I clicked the wrong button, I think. Oh, you know where we are. We're in that other town. You know, I'm not even going to get into it. No, you know what? I was going to be like, oh, you guys remember this one? No, we're heading right over to the new city. Hold on. Alrighty, guys, so here it is. You probably saw it in the thumbnail, and you may have seen a little bit of it in my top 5 skyscraper video, which, by the way, was actually pretty cool. I will leave a link down below for you guys to go ahead and check that out, because that was a very fun video that I did, and I think a lot of you guys would like it. But here we go. This is the new city. A lot of the stuff here looks very basic, but I want to get into more complex buildings as we go. Anyway, the whole map theme here is a Hong Kong theme, and that means lots of tall buildings. That means lots of these kind of style buildings, which I haven't really played around with too much, but I did a little bit of work here. It means lots of epic things. I'm going to kind of go through a couple of them here. And it just means densely populated, and I want to have a big river that flows through here, and then the island, you know, kind of like the main Hong Kong island, is going to kind of start over here on this side of the river, and then we're going to have more buildings, so it's going to be like a riverway through the buildings here. It's going to look awesome when it's all done. But for right now, in this part of the series at least, we're going to be focusing on this part of the map over on this side. So I think without further ado, let's just jump right into a few of the first buildings here, go for a little bit of a tour, and then we'll see where that takes us. All right, starting on the far left over here. By the way, this is not a identical replica of Hong Kong in any way. It's just kind of inspired by Hong Kong maps. So just keep that in mind. None of the buildings are really taken from there, or at least maybe some of the styles are, but I'm not specifically copying them in any way. I'm just kind of basing it off of that, just to make that clear, in case you guys think I'm building like a one-to-one scale or anything. No, I'm not. This was an interesting building. It's a hotel that I built, kind of almost Dubai themed, to be honest. I know I'm going way off track here right at the beginning, but I thought it was kind of cool looking. It kind of looks like a very luxurious place where maybe some, I don't know, like a really old fancy hotel that was built in the city back in the day, and now it's sitting here and whatnot. So yeah. Anyway, I'm a big fan of the pathway that runs along the side of it. Also, we're not going to be doing interiors for any of the buildings in this map, just because it takes a lot of time. I can always go back and do them later if I choose to, but that's the goal. So we're going to be saving a lot of time on that and mainly focusing on exteriors of buildings. Very exciting. But yeah, we've got this nice little walkway that goes all the way around, and just a nice building overall. The fountains I also like quite a bit, and looks pretty epic in my mind. Then we got this all glass building. This thing's been there forever. If you guys were here for the very first episode of Say Let's Play, you'll remember this building, which may or may not stay here. I have no idea, but we may have to rip it down. This was me kind of demonstrating how to use the clone command, and man, that was a big day. Anyway, you know what? That might actually stay because it's just so iconic. And then these blue buildings here were also one of the original ones. So those kind of three sets, this gray one, the granite one over there, and these blue ones were the original ones, and that's why they're a little bit more basic. But I think they gotta stay there just for old time's sakes, to be honest, because this was the very first city that we start off with here on YouTube. Anyway, this is some of the additions that I've made. I've added these little condominium buildings over here. I think they're pretty cool. They're modern. They have this really cool base going on with this fun little pattern here as it sticks out. Something that I gotta put some more work into, of course. Nowhere near finished, but some cool looking buildings there for sure. We've got a nice little gray building right here. I am liking this one quite a bit. I know it's kind of a simple building, but for some reason I get good vibes from it. And a lot of you guys are gonna be like, these buildings are so basic. I don't know. You guys can suggest more complex designs and whatnot, and I'd love to get into some, and that's really what we're gonna focus on this city Let's Play. So if you guys think this is basic, don't even worry. We're gonna get some stuff going. No worries whatsoever. This building over here. Well, okay, I don't remember too much about this one. I think this is an original one as well. This might come down, though. I have no idea. There's some factories over here. There's going to be the docks where the boats will park, and we've made a few different cool factory designs here. Actually, Space Bro is on helping me design these the other day, so all credit to him because he's done some cool stuff on the inside here, which helps with the economy and whatnot. I don't even know. But that's some cool stuff. Anyway, let's focus back down on the city. We've got some cool buildings like so. These are kind of more Hong Kong themed in that in the cross shape, which I think we see a lot of, which I think is very interesting. This thing is crazy. This is an idea that I had one night when I was lying in bed. I was like, I should build a park that's all covered by glass, and this is what it came to. And I know it's, again, not the most complex looking thing. I always think it's really cool. You got to think of it as a really big epic structure that you see downtown. Not something that really looks necessarily like it would fit in here, but I think from pedestrian level, it looks really cool. And it may or may not stay, but I definitely like where it is right now. This was one of the top 5s that was featured on the skyscraper video, and this is like a modern condo again. It's got some cool balconies here, and it kind of goes out as it goes up in the sky, and you can see that really cool kind of angle from the street there, and I like that one quite a bit. Next we've got connected like this circular office building with some sort of Chinese lettering. I'm sorry guys, I don't speak Chinese. I know nothing about it. I put that on there just for fun. It's just a cross. I have no idea if it's even a real letter. And so please don't take any offense to any of my Chinese symbols. I'm going to try to learn some in Minecraft and see if I can put them on to make this just feel more realistic. But at the same time, you know, I'm not a pro at that. I don't speak Chinese, so just give me a break there. I got this new road. By the way, ignore these roads over here. They're going to be replaced with these roads that Dark's giving me some advice about. 5 wide lanes. He's going to be excited about this, and lots of curvature coming up here, minus that first one, because again, that was just an original street that was there. Everything else, though, gonna be fixed up nice like this. So let me take you guys through this street real quick. We've got this really cool building over here. No name on it yet, but it's a nice circular building. I like the look of it quite a bit. Across the street here, we've got some condominiums, maybe office buildings. I don't quite know yet, but it's got a nice base here as well, and a nice little entryway. I don't know, they're kind of cool. So we'll see where those go when they're all finished. But anyway, that's what's over there. Over here, we got the IBC International Bank. I think. I don't know. I just came up with that. It's probably a real company as well, but anyway, I just wrote that up there because why not? Oh, maybe there's a sign here. Does this explain what it is? The International Business and Corporation Bureau. Okay. I'm sure that's not what it is in real life, but you know what? That's what it is in the game. I think I just came up with that with Space Bro because we were trying to have some fun and whatnot. So that's this building. Then we got my our favorite, most exciting building over here. This is the HSBC, and I did take that from the real Hong Kong, I guess, map. I think they have an HSBC building there, and it's the Hong Kong Shanghai Bank, I think. And that's what's in over here. It's got this really cool road pattern underneath. By the way, the road goes elevated here as well as the terrain will be. And that's going to go underneath the building here, which I think is a really cool feature. And then speaking of cool buildings, we've got this one over here. This is also featured in the top 5. It's got this cool little, outpouring pattern. I don't even know. It curves out there a little bit though and creates this cool illusion. Very fun build. We got a couple stairs down to the lower level here. And on the lower level here, by the way, I'm kind of going not as a Dubai theme. Don't get it wrong, because this is far from Dubai. But I want to add some of that crazy stuff they got going on in Dubai into our maps. And this was one of the things I attempted to do here with the central lane. Not anything where ships would go through or anything, but just like a little water canal. And then having some epic fountains here in front of that bank building, which I think look epic. If you go inside here, it's got this cool fountain that comes down in front of the lobby. And I don't know. It's just some fun stuff that I was playing around with. But I really like how that's turned out. And of course, the road goes underneath it as well, which I think is a really cool feature. Anyways, that gives you a scale of the map. There's a mountain going in over here, which is very exciting because it gives us a stopping place, which means we can actually kind of finish the map here for once versus just having an endless city with endless possibilities. I really like the idea of having a stopping place and completing a map that would look good like this. And I have an entire video on how to build terrain like this using the clone command Vanilla Minecraft. I'll leave a link to that down below as well. And you guys should definitely go ahead and check that out because it's a lot of fun. But this is a little mountain that I've been working on. Of course, Hong Kong has a lot of mountains and whatnot. So I think that's one of the things I'm going to be focusing on here is building these up. And these are only about half the height that they're going to be. Anyway, they still need a lot of work, a lot more trees, but they're going to be kind of curved and curving back and around and just, heading along the back of the skyline here. And it's going to make for a really cool effect, I think. It's going to be epic. Trust me, guys, the map's going to be epic. That's pretty much everything, though, I think. And just a quick little introduction to this video. Didn't want to take up too much time or whatever, but yeah, next episode, we're going to be getting started on working. This series will be coming out probably every Monday, but that may or may not change, so stay tuned. But as of right now, I believe this is coming out on a Monday, so there we go. If it's not, my bad. But there you guys have it. This is a city that we're going to be working on, that we got a good start to it. Can't wait to see where we're going to go with it. Got to do some crazy Skyline stuff. Maybe get Dark on here for once, and he can give us some advice and play around. Hopefully we can, actually. That'd be really cool. And maybe some other Minecraft city builders if they want to come ahead and give some thoughts or whatever. I'm always open to new ideas, and yeah, I think it could be a lot of fun. Anyway, we'll see where this takes us, but I'm very excited to be starting up the City Let's Play once again, and I hope you guys are excited for it as well. I will leave it there. If you guys did have any, if you have any questions, go ahead, leave them down below. That wasn't where I wanted to go, though. If you guys did enjoy the video, don't forget to go below, leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys all in the next video.